the network, lights on, electric eyes. Starstruck, crawling in the dead dirt. Spread a word to the wise. Something is a-coming, something is a-coming. Silver in the grip of the helping hand. Keep the song a-running, keep the song a-running. Bullet to the heart of the brand. Feed the fire, set me free. In this city of dreams. Push my mind into overload. Hack the wire, smash the gene. In this city of dreams. We'll be immortal in the code. Mind into overload. Light flash, taking your breath away. Black spies, neon nights. Car crash, freedom in the disarray. Are you ready to fight?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the ring already. Sorry for the delay. Whoa, 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 Lincoln Marsh. Lincoln Marsh is coming to the audience. Shut. We have difficulties today here, ladies and gentlemen. Lincoln Marsh just jumped big time Jim Slater from the back. This match now getting started. And a heavy haymaker. Slater is down. And now a DDT. Lincoln Marsh on the assault, getting the early shots here on big-time Jim Slater on their DDT. Last night, Michael Upton, thank you for liking the stream. Last night, we saw Evolution lose to Triple S LLC. And I don't think Slater's 100% after the chair shots that transpired last night. I'm sure now Slater into the ropes. Big elbow shot there. While Lincoln Marsh was dominating this match after the early attack on big-time Jim Slater. Slater has not gotten any offense, and now a blatant choke. Derek Smith, thank you for liking the stream. Slater now back with a clothesline. Shoulder tackle, both men staying on their feet, and another one. Look at this Slater again. Almost Axe Bomber style, and another one. Slater now getting back in the rock of things. 3 clotheslines back to back by big-time Jim Slater, trying to get back in the battle here, trying to get revenge from last night's attack. Showtime Shane Black not in the house tonight. Shane Black over a Battle Mania 4 tonight on TKWA. Caleb and Darks, thank you for liking the stream. Slater now on the offense. Lincoln Marsh powdering out to the outside, both men back inside. Slater trying to dodge out of the way there, but again he's moving very, very slowly after the early on assault by Lincoln Marsh. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. Lincoln Marsh again on the top rope. Marsh now coming off. Slater catches him with a power slam. Are you kidding me? Slater now with the backbreaker on the outside. Slater now send him into the barricade. Slater now trying to get this Capacity crowd behind him. One half of Evolution here. Slater charging in. Both men jumping for a knee strike, but Slater catching with the right hand. Slater now in the audience. Both these guys now in the audience. They need to pay attention. I don't think the referee realizes Slater on the monkey flip. They're out in the audience now going at it. I think Slater just realized what the match was. Up to an 8 count. Gets back inside the ring. Lincoln Marsh now charging in. Gets underneath the ropes. Slater, wild swing. Into a haymaker. Lefts and rights now colliding. Slater into a gut wrench. Slater has turned this match completely around. Elbow shot. And a hip press now. Slater dropping the hammer right across the middle of the back. Slater gonna hoist him up, and the big power slam by Slater. Putting the arm up, he's turned this match around since the opening. Slater with a kick in the midsection. Double underhook, gonna hoist him up. Slater hits the red wave. That might be all she wrote for Lincoln Marsh. And Slater gets a victory tonight for Evolution, knocking off Lincoln Marsh, getting revenge from last night. Right there, the red wave neckbreaker from Big Time Jim Slater. Justin Wright, thank you for liking the stream.
Here is your winner, Big Time Jim Slater.
Slater with the victory tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how happy I am that we're on the air tonight. It was a disaster of a start for us earlier today. As I said, there was a bit of a power snafu in my house today, in our offices, and I fired up the old PC to get us ready to broadcast our show, and it would not turn on. So I began to panic. My wife just left the room because she knew a fit of anger was probably about to come out of me. It took 45 minutes for my PC to cycle to turn on because we were doing some installation here today in the house, and the breakers kicked on and off, and my PC just said, nope, not going to have this. So I'm hoping nothing goes wrong during the broadcast. All my sound settings were messed up. There was a horrible crackling as I was trying to get, once I got the PC actually turned on. It's been a rough couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I did not want to miss this show tonight because next weekend we'll be on vacation, taking a little day trip with my wife. We will not be on next week. Thank you, Cornelius Hubbard, for liking the stream. And last weekend we were hacked and shit was going on there. It's been an odd few weeks here at XFW. But I want to thank you guys for staying strong, the support coming online, and you guys sending out the messages. Some people sending direct messages to us. Where are you guys? We miss you guys. We want to see XFW back on the air. That means a lot to me and everyone that is involved with XFW. Some of our friends, or I should say my partners that do some writing for us here, to throw some things out there your way. Even some of my programs here for some of my music is a little off today. Again, folks, I'm just happy to be on the air tonight. I'm happy there's no issues. XFW is live. That's all I can say. So hit that share button, hit that like, hit that follow. Send stars if you want. Folks, we're heading down to ringside now for tag team action coming your way next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes the Fallen. Isaiah Frost.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall.
With his partner Prince making their way down the ringside. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. Cassidy Prince and Isaiah Frost finding a kinship here in XFW as they make their slow stroll down to ringside. Calvin, thank you for the share. Appreciate the love and support here in XFW. Thank you guys very much. Again, we're just happy to be on the air tonight after the issues that we had, which was ridiculous. This capacity crowd not very thrilled with the entrance here of Cassidy Prince and Isaiah Frost. They are definitely not welcome in this arena. The Fallen. as they are now calling themselves. Calvin, thank you. We're glad you enjoy our programs. And then the Outlaws
At a combined weight of
hit the stage, making their way down the ramp.
The Outlaws. Go for it. Come on, let's go.
Former XFW Tag Team Champions, the Outlaws. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah Frost going to start things off with Alex James, and Alex James already with the DDT. Taking him right off his feet. Quickly, is Alex James getting into the square circle. Hoisting him up. Textbook classic vertical suplex. We got a cover here. The Shrunk Ed over on Twitch saying, "Ooh yeah, the country ass kickers," referring to the Outlaws, the twin brothers from Texas. And hoist him up again. A second vertical suplex now from Alex James. Taking an early lead in this matchup against the Fallen. Isaiah Frost back to his feet, lands a haymaker right to the eye and another one. And now a European uppercut. And now Frost turning the tables here on Alex James. Hooks him up and now reverse suplex from Isaiah Frost. Ooh, clubbing shot right across the brow by Frost, and now a tag. Here comes Cassidy Prince. Wide open shot to the solar plexus. Alex James not done fighting here. He turned his attention in 1 quick second to Isaiah Frost, and that split second distraction just cost him as Prince goes up into a Hurricane Rana. James over blocking the forearm though. Fires right back. Oh, and into a stunner. And Cassidy taken down to the canvas. And both teams now going to tag in their respective partners. Back to square one. Alex off the ropes. Oh, sorry, Lance. They look alike. Right edge chops now from Isaiah Frost. Hatchet suplex with the arm firmly wrapped around the back for extra torque is Isaiah Frost. Frost, a former XFW Internet Champion. Now turning his attention to tag team competition with his newly found partner. Ooh, Cassidy Prince. Sending him across the ring. Oh, hard impact into the turnbuckle by Frost. Levels him into the... Triple Daniel, thank you for liking the stream. Isaiah Frost now roping around Alex James. Oh, and drives him down to the mat. Wide up shot there. Ooh, inverted atomic drop now by one half of the James boys. And goes to tag. You need to follow up on that, allowing Cassidy Prince to tag in. Triple Daniel, welcome to XFW. There is real no limit to submissions here from fans to XFW. Please keep in mind, XFW is not a competitive event. XFW is a digital wrestling program booked and run as a real wrestling promotion, character and storyline driven. You can submit characters to XFW. Keep in mind, you need to follow up with a story and a background for your competitor. An overall score cannot be higher than 80. If you do not send a backstory, we will send one or make one up for you. Isaiah Frost now throwing back in Lance James into the ring. And now Cassidy Prince just stomping away. Lance catches the leg and a dragon whip. Needs to pay attention. Cassidy Prince already getting back to his feet. Going high this time and again, jumping for the insecurity, but nobody coming up with anything. Boom! Dragon suplex. Leveled down Alex James. And almost a 3 count. Both partners started coming in. Ooh, stomping right on the eyes. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Triple Daniel, you can send us a direct message. You can tag him with XFW. Or when you send us a message to our Facebook, you can send us the hashtags you use and the competitor's name. European uppercut again by Isaiah Frost. And now Isaiah Frost distracted, getting himself a fight, not realizing Alex James tagged in, and Alex James now into a powerbomb. One half of the tag, forward two. Frost fires right back though. Frost now sending him into the turnbuckle. Tag again, in comes Cassidy Prince. Frost now. Frost, what the hell? He's gonna launch Cassidy Prince through the air. Devastating move there. Cassidy Prince on the kick in the midsection. Prince now pump handle into a power slam. We've got a cover and a kick out. The Shrunk Ed over on Twitch. You can send a competitor to our Facebook page. You can find us at XFW Extreme Fantasy Wrestling on Facebook. Send us a direct message. And as I said, please keep in mind, send a background story for your competitors or our writers. We'll make one up for you. And also the overall score can be no higher than 80. Knife edge shot now by Cassidy Prince. Tag again, back in comes Isaiah Frost. The Fallen using a lot of tags, keeping the frequent man in, and levels another shot. Oh! We got a schoolboy roll up, but it's the wrong brother, or the wrong member of the Fallen. That's usually something that happens to the James boys, but now Alex James cleaning house, taking out both members of the Fallen. Both members sent to the outside. I don't think Alex James realizes who's legal here. I think that's the problem. He's still going after Cassidy Prince. I think he realized now that it's Isaiah Frost is the legal man. Send him into the turnbuckle. Tag back in comes Lance. Double drop kick now from the brothers from Texas. Right on the money, right under the chin of Isaiah Frost. Frost now in a bad way. The Outlaws turning the tide in this matchup, getting back on top. Elbow tie up, kick in the midsection again. Hoisting him up and over, takes him down to the mat hard. The Outlaws came onto the scene here in XFW a little over a year and a half ago and dominated the scene. And another suplex now for Lance. Capturing the XFW Tag Team titles away from the Anarchists in a surprise victory. Isaiah Frost is struggling to get back to his feet. Oh, and a slap across the face. The Outlaws saying, this is our territory, this is our ring. Frost getting back up. Frost now charging in, misjudging the distance there, missing the knee strike. Outshot now by Alex. Shoulder tackle, both men stay on their feet. Pulling him a type again. Up on the shoulders. Isaiah Frost trying to break the hold, manages to do so, and drops him down. Frost now's got him up on the shoulders. What the hell is this? Frost! Oh! Just drives him down to the mat, front face. And now all four men now inside the ring. Oh dear, Kyle, thank you for liking the stream. He's got him up and drives him down. The frostbite from Isaiah Frost, and he gets the pinfall. Isaiah Frost with the victory here tonight for the Fallen. Very closely contested matchup between these two teams. Jeff Williamson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Isaiah Frost landing the frostbite, hooking the legs and getting the pin on Alex James as the Fallen rack up another victory here on XFW. Brad Tribe, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Thank you guys for tuning in to XFW tonight. The Fallen with a big victory there over the Outlaws here on Saturday Night Showdown. Now again, I wanted to cover a lot of stuff that I just talked about during that match. A lot of fans asking if they can send submissions to XFW. Yes, you can, folks. You can send us a direct message to our Facebook page. As I said, include screenshots, images, and details of your wrestler. Give us a background story to follow up on. And again, if you don't, our writers will make one up for you, and you may not like it. But that's the way it is. And keep in mind, XFW is not not an E-Fed. You will send your wrestler here. We will make stories for them and get them into the match. If they resonate with their audience, they'll stay on XFW. If not, they might have a couple matches and go to the wayside and find advances elsewhere. But feel free to send us submissions constantly, folks. We like hearing from our fans. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this broadcast. Again, you can catch XFW on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, or directly on Bloodsword6.com, where you can find XFW merchandise and merchandise for the NEPA team, much like the shirt I'm wearing here, as well as other merchandise put out by Bloodsword6 Streaming. So again, if you guys have questions, keep firing off. As I said, the Shrunk Kid over on Twitch asking the same question. Yes, you can submit wrestlers to XFW messages directly on our Facebook page. We're going to continue the train here on Saturday Night Showdown. More one-on-one action as Simon Ward goes head-to-head with Bishop Holmes next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Bishop Holmes, the former XFW Internet Champion. Holmes losing the title at XFW Matmania to Grim Loco.
New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bishop Holmes.
Bishop Holmes making his way down to ringside. Shrunk Ed, that's a very good question. We answered you on our Twitch. But yes, if a wrestler comes in over 80, we do adjust them down to make it fair, and all the stats progress through the game itself. The stats change based on performance and rivalries. We start everyone off at the 80 mark. That seems to be a clear-cut score across the board. But Bishop Holmes in the ring right now, looking to get himself back to the #1 contendership spot for an XFW title hunt.
And his opponent from Dresden, Germany.
But he's going up against Simon Ward tonight.
Simon Ward.
Ward has had a rocky start here in XFW. A couple wins here and there. Took a couple shots at tag team opportunities with Alex Zero. Still, I get Arrow Flynn vibes from Simon Ward as he makes his way down to ringside. Maybe it's Green Arrow I'm seeing. I don't know. Ward, a very competent wrestler on the independent leagues before coming here to XFW. I think, quite frankly, folks, his ego's a little bigger than his in-ring ability. But I think that's part of the problem for Simon Ward. Derek Smith said he looks like a lost BG. I have heard rumors that Simon Ward does like to go to karaoke after some of our shows if he finds a decent karaoke bar in the area wherever we hold our broadcast. Maybe we can get him to do a rendition of the Bee Gees. Holmes again already looking ready for action here. The scowl on his face, and there's the match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sending in the ring. Hard impact already from Bishop Holmes, the powerhouse. Ooh, just sends Ward crashing down to the mat and a moonsault. Bishop Holmes already with a cover here. 2. But Ward gets the shoulder up, taking Ward by surprise. Is Bishop Holmes, and sends him up and over to the outside arena floor. Bishop Holmes is dominating this already. What the hell's with this? Simon Ward with a backflip outside, and Bishop Holmes gonna fire right back. Say, let's go, Bill, let's go, kid. Get back in the ring. Oh! And taking out Bishop Holmes, goes up and over, tired of toying around here. Gonna deadlift him off the mat, and a powerbomb. Simon Ward, welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. He is getting absolutely obliterated by Bishop Holmes. Holmes not getting any recourse here. Goes for a stunner. Bishop Holmes rolls. Oh! Simon Ward rolls through Victor roll into a double stomp. And now Simon Ward on the assault. Rights and lefts in the turnbuckle. Rock down Bishop Holmes. Holmes catches the leg though, cutting off any momentum Simon Ward was trying to build. Rolling through again, Simon Ward gets caught. Irish whip now by Holmes. Holmes gonna send him up. Oh! Hellacious power slam by Bishop Holmes. Watch this impact. Boom. Down goes Simon Ward. Both men now on the apron. Ward gonna get dumped on the back. And now Bishop Holmes showing off, but Ward is back to his feet. Lands a dropkick right in the middle of the spine. Bishop Holmes might have got a little too comfortable there, but he has been dominating a solid portion of this match. Holmes now on the receiving end of a DDT. Simon Ward trying to find his own in this matchup. And lands a stunner. Where the hell did that come from? We got a cover on Holmes. Ooh, and a kick out. Simon Ward not happy about that. See the frustration starting to mount, but Bishop Holmes is one tough competitor here in XFW. You just don't get a quick victory over him. Ward now going to dump him on his back. Simon Ward now going to hoist him up. Fisherman's brainbuster locks the hands for a pinning combination here. 2. Holmes again powers out. Oh! A front kick right to the face of Bishop Holmes found its mark. He's got him up. Oh! Knee strike right to the face. Holy hell! Simon Ward just knocked off Bishop Holmes. Call that an upset. Wow. Simon Ward with that knee strike catching Bishop Holmes off guard, knocking him out, catching the 3 count.
Winner, Simon Ward.
Calvin D. Harmon saying upset city. That is an absolute true statement there. Simon Ward with the victory. I think his confidence level just went up 10 points. Bishop Holmes still feel the impact from that knee strike. Talk about an upset victory there, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop Holmes on the receiving end of a pinfall by Simon Ward. I would have not seen that coming. 6 ways from Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Simon Ward has been struggling to get his rhythm here in XFW. But he's had a couple victories here and there sprinkled out through so far his career. Maybe Simon Ward's been here about 60 days, if that. He's still a newcomer here to XFW. But to be able to get a win over Bishop Holmes in that fashion does make a statement. And there's been a lot of XFW fans in our chat room saying how Bishop Holmes had a number of staple wins here. Statement wins. Pitting a lot bigger opponents and some high-profile opponents here in XFW, getting all the way to the XFW Internet Championship and then defending it time after time. Maybe Simon Ward has finally got himself some traction here in XFW. Maybe he's going to be someone we have to watch. But up next, folks, the ministry is in the house. Now, I've gone on record time and time again saying how I fear that XFW will fall under the dark cloud again that is the ministry here in XFW. And a few years ago, we saw the death grip that the ministry had over XFW, grabbing it by the throat and strangling the life out of anyone and anyone that crossed their path. And that included the Destroyer, Sean Owens, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Hiro Katsuyori, and more. The Drago and his minions laid waste to everyone that stood before them. And I fear that may happen again. Let's head down to ringside. The Ministry in action next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here come the Ministry now.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
Drago and his minions coming out.
Representing the Ministry of Darkness from Roswell, New Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Vincent Gray.
Vincent Gray in this matchup, and in tow again, Drago and Damien, the newest member of the Ministry. This is going to be a hell of a battle, as the opponent tonight for Vincent Gray is Mason Storm. Mason Storm, a very accomplished competitor here at XFW, five-time XFW Internet Champion.
Mason Storm.
Mason Storm's been on a high roll as of late, climbing the rankings here, looking for an opportunity now for the United States title, currently held by Grim Loco. But this is going to be a hell of an uphill battle for Mason Storm tonight, especially with the other two members of the Ministry on the outside. If the numbers game don't come into effect, it very well could be the intimidation game. And here we go. Calling him a tie. Mason Storm. Oh! Already with German suplex, taking him up and over. But Gray gets the shoulder up. Almost putting his boots in the face of poor Maria there. Mason Storm goes for a drop to hold, but gets caught. Vincent Gray dodging out of the way, now dropping him in a sidewalk slam. Mason Storm getting back to his feet, not to be undone. Hammer shot out of the midsection by Vincent Gray. Gray now going to wind him up, and another sidewalk slam that forces all the wind out of your lungs. A brutal impact there by Vincent Gray. And now left and right kick to the midsection. Big forearm across the back by Gray. Gray now picking up Mason Storm and driving him down face first into the mat. And now a quick cover here, leg is hooked by Vincent Gray with Mason Storm. Carlos Thompson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Mason Storm, again, always resilient, fighting back now. Dragging Vincent Gray across the ring. Mason Storm now spinning him around, using the rope as a weapon. Smart move by Storm. You got to get every advantage you can when you're going up against the Ministry. Oh, on the back, Storm come charging in, and Gray connects with a Samoan drop. Uh-oh. Mason Storm going under the ring. Mason Storm with a table. Vincent Gray now ready for it. Look at him propping himself up. Inside the ring he comes, and he gets caught with a neck breaker. I think Mason Storm may have thought he was getting himself an advantage. I think he just gave himself a handicap. You got those other two members on the outside, and now a table in the ring. Vincent Gray gonna dominate and toss him to the side like yesterday's trash. Oh! Vincent Gray now blasting him into the table. Oh no. Gray with Mason Storm. Alabama slam through the table. Now Mason Storm lying in debris of that table, the fragments. And a cover now by Gray. But Storm still denial. Storm still gets the shoulder up. Oh, Gray now just going to stomp on the middle of the back. Insult to injury here on Storm, who's struggling to gain his composure. Pump handle. Oh! Right on the fragment of that table. But again, Mason Storm firing back. Now look at this. Mason Storm Coming back, giving everything he's got into a suplex. Both men rolling to the outside. Mason Storm now in control. Storm coming in, and again landing haymakers, rights and lefts, and now a drop kick, sending Vincent Gray down to the mat. Maria trying to get these guys back inside. The disqualification rules very, very lax down here in XFW, but a 10 count on the outside still in effect. Unless it's a full no disqualification matchup. Repeat shots out of the midsection by Vincent Gray. Great wild swing. Mason Storm able to dodge out of the way, using that quickness and that speed, and they're going to hoist him up and drop him on the table. The piece of the table still being used as weapons as these guys continuously drop on, and out again. A brutal suplex, and you see that those pieces as these guys continuously land on those broken fragments of wood. Somebody's going to get really hurt here. Storm now not paying attention. It's a great lighting him up again. Up and over the top rope now. Goes Mason Storm to the outside again. You saw Drago look like a hungry wolf there. Almost come over there. Where did he get a stop sign? Try to swing that stop sign. Mason Storm shut him down. And now suplex on the outside. Mason Storm countering Vincent Gray time and time again, but Gray now fires back. Gray going to send him back inside. Vincent Gray again back with that stop sign. How about even get inside the arena? Oh! Oh, come on! Mason Storm rocked with that stop sign. Vincent Gray now. Oh! The afterlife on the fragments of that table to Mason Storm. That's it. Right there, that time and time again, both these guys utilizing. And there's the afterlife. Look at this, right on that table, right on that metal fragment, that lip on the edge of the table. Mason Storm, face first into that piece of debris.
Here is your winner.
And the Ministry with a victory tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. The Ministry with another victory here at XFW. And again, fans, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm terrified of what these guys can do inside the ring. And when they're in force and more just continues to come out, these guys at some point just feel unstoppable. And Drago was the man who unseated the Destroyer at one time for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, don't get me wrong. They used underhanded tactics to get there, but let's face it, that's an all too common theme in professional wrestling. Any advantage you can get, someone's going to take those advantages. And we've seen the Ministry do that time and time again, folks, and I'm terrified that it's going to happen again. Right now, we're going to switch gears, head back down to ringside for the women's division, as newcomer Tori Holt goes up against XFW fan favorite Miss Kitty Lane next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Tori Holt, newcomer here at XFW. Coming out and observing this capacity crowd here in XFW as this young lady makes her way down the ramp towards our ring for the first time in her new XFW career. Holt spending a lot of time down in the Florida development in a number of independent leagues and making quite a name for herself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, Taylor Holt.
Taylor Holt now in the ring, ready to go here tonight on XFW.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada,
but her opponent tonight, former XFW two-time women's champion, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, Miss Kitty Lane. I often find myself lost for words as Kitty Lane makes her way to the ring. I'll let you surmise yourself what distracts me. Lane, a former exotic performer in Las Vegas, Nevada, and now a club owner herself. I understand she now has 3 different establishments. A former 2-time XFW women's champion. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Holt, Kitty Lane, and Holt taking an early lead here with a suplex on the Lane. Wow. Kitty Lane may have underestimated this newcomer as Holt now drops her face down onto the mat. Lane back to her feet. Oh, and drives a knee square into the jaw of newcomer Taylor Holt. Roundhouse kicks at elbows now. Knife edge chop. And now a German suplex from Kitty Lane. Only a 1 count. When her stand down in Florida, Taylor Holt had a number of high impact. Whoa! Couldn't even get the words out before Taylor Holt went to the air. Wow, that was impressive. And now flatliner. And rolling through. Look at this combination into a submission on Kitty Lane. But Lane fires an elbow. As I was trying to say, Holt had made a name for herself in a number of big-time extreme rules matchups and hardcore matches down in Florida. Impressing the audience with some of her bloodlust. I'm curious to see what this young lady can pull out when given the opportunity. Right now she's holding her own against one of XFW's toughest females in a Northern Light suplex. All impact, and now a cover on Lane, but a kick out again. Holt now getting his capacity crowd behind her. Holt now full head of steam here. Oh! Low angle flatliner again, driving Kitty Lane down to the canvas. The Lane rolls out of the way. And now Lane with a knee strike. Lane lighting her up. Shots left and right. Lane now going to send her to the turnbuckle. Knife edge chop finds its mark. And now Lane, look at this. Lane, full split here, lifting Taylor Holt off the mat with that chokehold. Wow. Holt rolling to the outside. That was devastating. He's stunned on the outside. Kitty Lane going to the top. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. Taylor dodging out of the way wisely, getting out of the range of Kitty Lane. Hopefully he's not getting back inside the ring. Whoa! Went for a super kick. Kitty Lane dodging out of the way. And a clothesline. Lane just leveled her. Holt now. Oh! And Lane now with her own flatliner. Uh-oh, goes for a kick to the midsection. And a mule kick right to the face. Where did that come from? Taylor down. Oh, with 2 to the ropes. Bob Harris with the good eyes there, seeing that Holt had the bottom rope. Kitty Lane now, sending her to the ropes. Drop down now from Kitty. Oh! And a shining wizard now from Lane. Finding its mark, hard impact after the kick to the midsection. Lane again going to send her reeling. Lane spinning her around. Oh, Kitty Lane looking for the kitty box and kicking her off. Oh! And again, Taylor Holt going for that super kick and coming up with nothing. Combination shot there by Kitty. Kitty now again drives the hammer home with that knee strike. Taylor Holt in trouble. Big roundhouse down by Lane. Lane rolls her back into a crucifix. Shoulders are down on Holt. But a kick out again. I got to give Holt some credit here. She is holding her own against Kitty. To the rope she goes. Belly button suplex down from Kitty. And Kitty now a little bit of head throb here. Roundhouse again. And again the knee to the jaw. Walks in again. Taylor with a shot. Wrapping her up. What is this? Just clawing away at Kitty Lane. Repeated shots now. Horrible tie-up. Goes for a DDT. Kitty Lane now blocking. Landing shots to break the hold. Trend Killer Syndicate rating us on Twitch. Thank you guys for sending a raid in. Appreciate the support. And a closeout again from Lane. Skoldron's Realm, thank you for following. Joseph Skoldron Knight, thank you for joining us here. Lane now the kick in the midsection. Kitty full head of steam, looking for flying Kitty. Driving the knees in the back of the skull of Holt. Are you kidding me? She got the shoulders up again. This young lady's got some gumption. She's got some get up and go. She needs to get back in the swing of things here. Lane now with the right hand. Holt to the outside. And a stunner. Taylor Holt been answering everything Kitty Lane has thrown at her. Going high, drop kick, springboard style. Oh, drives her down. Modified bulldog there. Swinging herself out. And now face first goes Kitty Lane. Taylor Holt starting to dominate. Kitty Lane fires back. Lane now rolls her through. Look at this combination. Rolling her up with the legs. And Lane using some technical ability there, rolling her up with the leg scissors. And gets the victory. Wow. That was an outstanding contested match by both these young ladies. Look at this. Rolling her through and holding her down with the legs. And Taylor Holt cannot get the shoulder up.
Kitty Lane.
And Lane with the victory. Holt not happy about the outcome of that matchup here tonight, folks. Kitty Lane uses some technical ability there to get the win over newcomer Taylor Holt, although she had an outstanding debut for that, ladies and gentlemen. What a show there was. But again, Taylor Holt showed a lot of promise. She did not go down without a fight, and she came close on a number of occasions to winning that matchup. Not only that, folks, she kicked out of the Flying Kitty. That is something that does not happen all too often. Kitty Lane using that move to win multiple championships here in XFW, driving the knees down into the back of the skull of her opponent, and Holt have enough to get her way out. Well, let's head down to ringside for more one-on-one action. This time, Jordan Ray, one of the members of the industry, in action next on Saturday Night Showdown. Jordan Ray already in the ring as we wait his opponent. Seems to be a little mishap up on the stage. What is going? Oh my God! Glee supposed to be Jordan Ray's opponent, but the Destroyer just dropped Glee on the air. Uh-oh. Is this going to happen? Jordan Ray was supposed to go up against the maniacal Glee, but the Destroyer's coming out of ringside. These two met last night, and Jordan Ray landed a low blow on the Destroyer. Here we go! And a spine buster. The Destroyer charging in with Jordan Ray, catching him off guard. Jordan Ray now going for a powerbomb. The Destroyer up and over. Sunset flip from the big man. Shoulders are down on Jordan Ray, but a kick out. And a boot to the face. Destroyer now going to send him to the outside. These two had a hell of a matchup last night. The Destroyer won. Jordan Ray faked a handshake and kicked the Destroyer right like that in the crotch. But now powerbomb. Jordan Ray getting leveled by the Destroyer with a powerbomb on the apron. Someone said it last night, ladies and gentlemen. I said there's certain things in this world you don't do. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't rub another man's rhubarb. And someone said you don't kick the Destroyer in the balls. And Jordan Ray learned that the hard way last night. Right now he's got the Destroyer up on the shoulders. Big Samoan drop. Destroyer again getting back to his feet. Destroyer going to hoist him up. Oh, the Destroyer using his weight as leverage and coming down across the chest of Jordan Ray. And now an elbow drop. And a second one from the big man in blue. A third time is the charm from the Destroyer. Short arm clothesline now. Jordan Ray may have awoken the beast here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of us were surprised the Destroyer was even in action last night. After the Hell in the Cell match he had with Brian Blaze at XFW Matmania less than 2 weeks ago. I was from now from the Destroyer. Both men with a shoulder tackle, neither one giving any ground. Jordan Ray now with a drop down. Swing to the back elbow. Destroyer now holding on the ropes, comes himself off. Comes back in with a boot, didn't get all of it. Jordan Ray able to sidestep some of it. And now the Destroyer now in a world of hurt here, in a bear hug. I'm actually impressed Jordan Ray can hold that big man up like that. The Destroyer now leveling him with elbow shots and clapping ears. Portable tie-up. Jordan Ray with a handful of throw it on it. Up and down goes Jordan. We've got a cover here. Wow, Jordan Ray getting the shoulder up almost instantaneously. Destroyer, it's big spine buster now on Ray. Jordan now going to the outside. Destroyer in hot pursuit now. Not wanting to give Jordan Ray much time to recover on the outside. Into the barricade now goes Jordan Ray. You notice absent again is Josh the Coach Clemens. Up and down, good Lord. Destroyer hellbent tonight on picking apart Jordan Ray for the insult last night. The kick, Destroyer now going to work. Pulling apart the table at ringside. Oh, Jordan Ray fires back with an elbow though. Jordan Ray now. Sidewalk slam on the concrete. Up to a 7. These guys need to get back inside the ring. Jordan going to help the Destroyer in. Up to an 8 count. Jordan Ray again going to pick the big man up and drop him down again. Hard impact on the lower back. With the Destroyer getting back to his feet. Ray with a spear. Jordan Ray with a spear. Hooks the leg on the Destroyer. But the shoulder comes right up. Destroyer finally starting to slow down a little bit after that spear from Jordan Ray. What is this? Holy hell! 300 plus pounds. Jordan Ray just deadlifted above his head and drops him down. Now working on the wrist is Jordan Ray. Overhand wrist lock. Trying to wear down the Destroyer. Destroyer landing heavy shots down to the midsection. And a DDT catches Jordan Ray off guard. Jordan Ray getting back to his feet. Destroyer charging in, and again a kick right to the face. Oh, an elbow shot. Walk the Destroyer off the ropes, misses it. Back and forth, now this matchup goes. Jordan Ray again firing back. Ray hoisting him up. Into a backbreaker this time. Thought he was going for the sidewalk slam again. Just going to force the air out of the lungs and now stretching the Destroyer over the knee. Destroyer again with big right hands. Destroyer sending Ray again over the top rope. Uh-oh, we are again right in front of the Bloodsword6.com table, or what is left of it at this point. Ooh, Destroyer banging his head right off the apron. Destroyer now, uh-oh. Destroyer on the table now with Jordan Ray. This is not going to be good. And a powerbomb through the table. Jordan Ray just got leveled by the Destroyer. Jordan Ray just got pancaked. Throws him back inside the ring. Destroyer now. Uh-oh. Destroyer calling for it. Wave and a destruction kick right across. Oh, I think he just busted him open with it. Destroyer now. And Jordan Ray gets the shoulder up. And now Destroyer hammering. Big time on Jordan Ray. Oh! Destroyer looking to put the exclamation point on this matchup. With the burning hammer. 2 nights in a row, Jordan Ray falls to the Destroyer. Jordan Ray has awakened the beast that is the Destroyer, showing a disrespect last night by kicking him in the crotch. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen,
here is your winner.
There are a few things in this world you do not do. You can see the scowl underneath that mask of the Destroyer. Jordan Ray will be sorry he awoke on this nightmare. Jordan Ray does not seem to understand, folks. There is something you just don't do in the world of professional wrestling. And one of those things is disrespect the Destroyer. The Destroyer has said on many times, he is not unbeatable. The Destroyer has gone down to a number of opponents time and time again. But if you beat the Destroyer fair and square, he will, in fact, shake your hand. He will give you props if you deserve it. But when you disrespect the man, you will unleash a hell like no other, and that is exactly what Jordan Ray has done. I don't know why people are sending me messages right on the PlayStation. Please don't do that during this broadcast, folks. Up next, we're heading down to ringside for an Extreme Rules triple threat matchup. Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, Kobayashi Sky, and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet all colliding next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan. Weighing in at 215 pounds, Kobayashi Sky.
Kobayashi Sky, an outstanding high flyer from Japan, making his way to the ring. TKWA sending cheers over on Twitch. Thank you, guys. Kobayashi Sky making his way into the ringside. Again, coming from All Pro Japan, an outstanding legacy for Kobayashi Sky, all the way in Japan, now making his debut here in the United States with XFW. An outstanding in-ring competitor. We'll be in the ring with 2 outstanding competitors tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As here comes the Extreme Opportunity Briefcase holder, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
33 pounds, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott making his way down to ringside. Former XFW Internet and United States Champion, now with an opportunity. With that briefcase, the Extreme Opportunity briefcase. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you. Whoever this is does not want to give up. But thank you, Kevin, for that same message. Two competitors inside the ring. As we await the former World Heavyweight Champion himself, ladies and gentlemen, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, a former XFW Internet, former United States, and now a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Very close himself to becoming a Grand Slam champion here in XFW. Sweet has never really gotten into tag team wrestling too much here in XFW. He finds himself a partner. He might have an opportunity to become a new Grand Slam champion here in XFW, following the footsteps of Showtime's Shane Black. The only other person close is Mark Collins himself, will be in our main event later tonight against Brody Daniels. Collins only never holding the World Heavyweight Championship. Sweet has been on record already saying he's not happy no longer having the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. But he says the match he had with Sean Owens at Matmania was still epic, still an outstanding, and he still had an honor being in the ring with Owens and looks forward to a rematch. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, triple threat action. Kobayashi coming out of the gate, going right after Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now full head of steam, drops the hammer. And Mr. Amazing now going to grab Sweet, drive him down into the neck breaker. There are no allies in this matchup. Kobayashi now with a Hurricane Rana. And then Sweet hoisting him up on the shoulders. Sweet now drives him down. And again, here comes Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Rolling elbow now on Sweet. And now landing shots on Kobayashi Sky. Drives him down to the mat, up and down. Mr. Amazing now taking charge of this matchup and a close out in the corner. And a drop kick now. The Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And now flying to the ropes, but Kobayashi Sky sidesteps it. And Amazing comes crashing down on the canvas. Hurricane on the outside. All three men out on the outside of the skirts of the ring. Sweet now with a ground and pound, pounding away on Kobayashi Sky. And now a chair in hand. Audience already screaming, "We want tables." Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Kobayashi Sky now landing a number of shots and an elbow shot. Oh! It just had his bell rung, and now Sweet taking the distraction and lighting up. Oh! Bad Boy Marshall Sweet just literally punched the chair away from Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Kobayashi Sky now coming right back to the outside. Kobayashi Sky now grabbing back. Oh, sending Aiden Scott back inside. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet right back on the assault here. And again, raining shots down. Rights and lefts and palm strikes across the face of Kobayashi Sky. Wow, Sweet now flying through the apron and taking out Mr. Amazing. I know there's been a comparison time and time again over which of these two competitors is faster. Mr. Amazing still, to me, is the fastest competitor we have here at XFW. Oh! Kendo shot to Sweet and a clubbing shot from Kobayashi Sky. And now jumped across the apron is Mr. Amazing. Sends him back inside the ring now. Kobayashi Sky turning, sends it back to Marshall. Sweet lighting him up with rights and lefts. Mr. Amazing now back on his feet. And now looking for the table. The audience called for it. Amazing now setting it up as Kobayashi Sky lights him up and gets a drop kick from Amazing. And Sweet, who is saved, is going to send him into the barricade. He's holding on to the nose of Mr. Amazing. And this is Three Stooges. Amazing holding on to his nose. Drop kick down the back of the head of Kobayashi Sky. Sky getting right back up. Lands another drop kick, both men down. Mr. Amazing now front face lock. Oh! And a gourd buster. But Sweet right back on the assault. Sends him back inside. Sweet now Mr. Amazing inside the squared circle. Kobayashi getting right back up. Oh! Mr. Amazing caught the leg of Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet lands a rolling elbow. And now shot with that kendo stick. And another one. Amazing with the equalizer. Shots now left and right. Sweet gonna light him up. Off the rope. Lands an elbow. Didn't catch all of his. Sweet left standing. Going to the outside. Sweet looking for more toys to play with under the ring. As is Mr. Amazing, but here comes a ladder and a baseball bat. And Sweet takes a shot from the bat. Kobayashi coming up and over. And Sweet connects. This is just chaos. Just when one of these competitors get the upper hand, the third member comes in and shuts somebody right down. Well, that was Amazing going with that table. Kobayashi Sky gonna catch him. DDT on the outside. Holy hell. Kobayashi again. Suplex now. Oh! And again, repeated shots from that baseball bat. Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet now taking control. Took too soon. Kobayashi Sky with an elbow. Kick to the midsection. Up and over. Mr. Amazing now turning the attention to Kobayashi Sky using martial arts to block the shot with his elbows. And now sending Sweet, Mr. Amazing into the barricade. Sweet now with an enziguri. Sweet gonna get taken up. Teardrop suplex. This is a car wreck here, ladies and gentlemen. Kobayashi Sky now being drugged by Mr. Amazing. Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet gonna send Amazing back inside. Oh, and an elbow shot by Kobayashi Sky to Sweet. Sweet gonna get taken up and almost put to that table. Amazing inside the ring with that kendo stick. Kobayashi gonna send him back inside, right into the midst of that kendo stick. And now one to Kobayashi. Kobayashi fires back with his own shot with the stick. Sweet dodges. Ooh. Another one right across the top of the brow to Mr. Amazing. Amazing had enough of that. Fires right back at Kobayashi Sky. Sweet now with another shot. Repeated shots now from Sweet into a German suplex. Good Lord, Sweet. Snapmare driver. Kobayashi Sky. Sweet with the cover here. And a kick out by Kobayashi Sky. Sweet dodges the drop kick, almost like a sixth sense there. Saw it coming from Mr. Amazing, wraps him up in an overhand wrist lock. Mr. Amazing trying to break the hold. Kobayashi Sky baiting his turn here, coming in, gets caught by Mr. Amazing and a stomp in the midsection. And here comes Sweet to capitalize. And a knee strike. Both these men back and forth, they battled time and time again. Kicked in the midsection now by Mr. Amazing. Amazing hoisting him up. Oh! Driving it into the knees Kobayashi Sky not there in time to break the pinfall. And Mr. Amazing going to walk away with the victory in this one. What a triple threat match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's vertebraker there from Mr. Amazing. Kobayashi Sky got in, but still in pain, hesitant. Couldn't get himself calculated there to get the pinfall to break it up. And Mr. Amazing walks away with the victory. Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott with the victory tonight here on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Outstanding triple threat matchup between those three competitors. Ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding matchup regardless of the outcome. Those three competitors are outstanding inside the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a joy to watch all three of those men. But Mr. Amazing with the opportunity of a lifetime, with that Extreme Opportunity briefcase in his hands. He can cash it in at any time. Right now against Sean Owens, who is the current reigning World Heavyweight Champion here in XFW, for a title opportunity. Mr. Amazing has been chasing down this opportunity himself for a number of years here in XFW, and now is in the cusp. It is in his grasp. At any time, he can cash that in. Now, Mr. Amazing says he doesn't want to be foolish. He doesn't want to throw this opportunity away. And he said he's literally taking the same kind of steps that Bad Boy Marshall Sweet did. Sweet did not throw the opportunity away, didn't waste it, didn't rush right down right away to cash that in. He wants to pick the perfect opportune time to make sure he's at 100% in the right frame of mind before cashing in that briefcase. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event of the night. The current United States champion, Brody Daniels, set to go up against right now his current rival, Mark Collins. Collins was hoping to steal the championship away at XFW Matmania, but came up short due to the outside interference of the XFW Tag Team Champions and the other members of the House of Spades. But tonight gets another opportunity at Brody Daniels. However, it is a non-title matchup. But Collins looking for another opportunity to challenge for the gold. A win tonight will give him that opportunity. Let's head down the ringside. Your main event starts right now. Collins making his way down the ring. Oh! Brody Daniels with the title, blasting him in the back of the head. What the hell was that? Brody Daniels looking for the easy opportunity, using the United States Championship, but Collins with a counter. Collins landing a shot to the back of the head of Dragon Suplex, and how much damage was done by hitting the back of the head with the title early on. And now, now we've got a bell after Collins is half unconscious. Collins now looking for a suplex. Shot to the midsection by Brody Daniels and takes out the knee. Yeah, look how proud he is of himself. Assaulting Collins before he gets to the ring, trying to set himself an easy victory. And now repeated shots to the side of the skull of Collins. And he busted him open. Brody Daniels out here to make a statement tonight. Oh, neck breaker. A cover now on Collins. Somehow Collins reaching down deep. Oh, hip toss now by Collins. Collins looking for the opportunity. Now laying it in the hamstrings of Brody Daniels. Ooh, and a kick right to the top of the skull. That'll cause a concussion. That's one hell of a cut on the face of Collins. But he's not letting it slow him down, trying to regain here. Ripping back on the arm now of Brody Daniels. Collins is the only man in XFW history to hold two championships at the same time. Rolled over now. Collins with a cover here, but Daniels going to give the shoulder up. Audible tight now. Collins got him up on the shoulder. Elbow shots by Daniels right to that open wound. Kick to the midsection. Daniels looking for the patella brainbuster, counter by Collins. Collins with a shot to the back of the head. Collins might have this one. He could turn this matchup around. Belly to belly now. Brody Daniels is reeling. Collins has turned the momentum in his favor. Dropped down now by Collins. Goes low. Brody Daniels holding on to the ropes. And now leaving the ring. Oh, but Collins going to catch him with a shoulder tackle. Before he can get off the apron, Collins looking to make a statement here tonight. Looking to embarrass Brody Daniels. And now a suplex on the outside. Daniels crashing into the steel steps in the corner. Collins now blasted into the apron. Collins getting hoisted up on the barricade. Big boot now by Brody Daniels. Referee counting away. Collins sent again to the barricade. Brody Daniels, what is this? Knee strikes down to the back. Oh, and a reverse DDT. Oh, Collins looking for another count-out victory. That's how he beat Collins at XFW Matmania. With a count-out. Up to an 8 count. Collins needs to get back inside. Up to a 9. Collins realizes what's going on. Back inside. Daniels again goes after the knee. Oh! Rolling elbow. Oh, come on. Oh, look. Fires back as Collins. Collins, but too close to the ropes with Brody Daniels. Oh, Daniels now rolls him up. Look at this. Surprise. Collins' shoulders are down. Gonna kick out again. And Collins again. That knee by Brody Daniels. This capacity crowd clearly in the corner of Collins tonight. Right hand out by Collins, firing back. Collins not gonna send him in the turnbuckle. Elbow shot again by Brody Daniels. Oh, and he kicks it. That looked low. Daniels now off the ropes. And the Shining Wizard to the back of the head. He calls it the ace kick. We got a cover here by... And a kick out by Collins. Brody Daniels, you see him looking livid. And a shot to the spine. And Collins again on the receiving end of those left hooks by Daniels, assaulting that open wound. Collins dodge it, hits right in the belly button. Collins now looking for a suplex, again dumps him on the back of his head. Collins. And again Daniels. Lands a shot right to the knee. Fireman in the corner. Daniels now charging in, lands a clothesline. Collins sent to the canvas. The United States champion now on the middle rope. Lands a body splash. And now scolding Collins. Cover now by Brody. And again the kick out. You can see the frustration mounting. And another shot. Brody Daniels fighting for everything he's got. Fires right back now on Collins. Gonna hoist him up. And lands it again. The patella brainbuster. Collins might already have a concussion here tonight. And Brody Daniels taking the low road on the way in. Assaulting him with the United States Championship. Taking the early advantage and maintaining it for a good possibility. Collins may be injured here tonight, folks. But thank you for tuning in to Saturday Night Showdown. We'll see you next time with more XFW action. We'll see our subscribers later on, folks. Thank you for joining us here tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. We'll see you next time on XFW. Jerry Jackson, thank you for liking the stream.